Here at Wagering Central, I'm with Jonathan Fowler here. He's the master betologist, and it's Betting 101, Jonathan. It's my first time out here. I look at this and I'm completely overwhelmed. Where do we begin?
So when you're here, I mean, everybody gets that this is the name of the horse, and you get some stats such as the odds for the morning lines and how much weight they're carrying, and the jockey. A lot of people know those kinds of things.
Okay.
When you step over to the right of where the horse's name is, you have the stats. So it's basically their lifetime record. So you like to see the year. So in this case, we're looking at 2012, and you'll see how many starts they've made, how many wins, and how much money they've earned. What I really like to focus in for newcomers is looking at the particular track. So Keeneland's track is an all-weather track, so you'll typically see something like all-weather, and if they're doing well, or if they've never raced, those are clues to kind of see that maybe you're looking at some horses that have done well with all-weather.
So try to match them up to where they had success.
Also the distance. You know, at the very beginning of the program, it'll tell you how far they're going to be running. So if they've done really well at the distance, that's a pretty big clue. Now, when you get into this area, the past performances, it gets kind of technical. But really all it is showing you their recent race and going back through history.
Okay.
And it gives the dates, the name of the track, the distance that they went, the type of race, and the very last number over here is just where they finished. So it's a really good idea to see how they've been doing in their recent. So if you just pay attention to this one line right here, that shows you their finish.
Okay, so you got all the background info you need right here, but then we haven't even begun to talk about what to do next. You've got a betting window, you've got all these possibilities for how to pick the winners and what you think the order that they're going to finish.
Right.
So for the newcomer, you probably don't want to get too complicated with it, right? What kind of bets would we want to look at?
Typically with newcomers, we keep it simple with win, place, show. So first, second, third. Across the board is taking a bet with all win, place, show into one bet. In exactas, the first two places, or trifectas, the first three places. We typically like to stay in that category. Anything beyond that gets a little complicated, and you just want to kind of keep it fun and interesting. Now, the further you get along, some of those other bets, such as a pick three, pick four, where we go in races, the first, second, third race. Those get fun, but they're a little too complicated because you have to handicap 3 races at a time.
Right.
So we like to keep it to one race, check and see how the horse is doing against its competition with these numbers. So that's really where we like to keep people. We don't want to get too overwhelming. So
well, there you go. You can come out to Wagering Central. It's directly across from the tote board. And all the experts are lined up back here to give you
our betologists,
right?
yeah.
The betologists are here. So pick up your program, stop by Wagering Central and see the team of betologists, and good luck.